Today we will explore a fundamental topic for building authentic and meaningful relationships: honesty. In this video, we will discover together the 9 infallible signs that reveal whether a person is honest. If you are passionate about wisdom and want to improve your relationships, this video is for you. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the Pearls of Wisdom channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss upcoming content. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Sign 1. Tone of voice. A person's tone of voice is an important indicator of their emotional state and can provide clues about their sincerity. An honest person expresses themselves with a calm and consistent voice. When someone lies, however, they may appear nervous or under pressure, which could affect the way they speak. When a person lies, they may tend to change their tone of voice subtly but noticeably. At the moment of the lie, they tend to raise their voice, almost as if to defend and assert themselves. Conversely, honest people are not afraid of what might be asked of them. Even when accused, they respond with calm and control, as they have nothing to hide. Recognizing these changes in tone of voice can be useful for identifying situations where a person may not be entirely sincere. However, it is important to note that tone of voice alone may not be sufficient to determine with certainty whether someone is lying. It is important to also consider other nonverbal and contextual signals to gain a more complete understanding of the situation. Sign 2. Rude character. The second sign concerns a person's behavior that could be interpreted as rude or insensitive. Honest people tend to prioritize the truth, even when it may be uncomfortable or difficult to face. Often, when a person is honest, they do not try to sugarcoat the pill or hide reality to make things more pleasant or acceptable. They may express the truth directly and without frills, even if it can be perceived as ruthless by others. Preferring an uncomfortable truth over a pleasant deceit is a valuable quality. Although it may seem difficult to face initially, in the long run, the truth allows for informed decisions and more effective handling of challenges. Additionally, it promotes the building of relationships based on trust and authenticity, rather than on a foundation of lies. Therefore, although honesty can sometimes appear cold, it is important to recognize its value in maintaining sincere and authentic relationships. Considering the truth, even when it is difficult, helps in personal growth and in building meaningful connections. Sign 3. Lack of interest in popularity. Honest people do not seek to be admired or liked at all costs. Instead, they focus their energy and attention on personal growth and maintaining their integrity. Even if this means going against the grain or being criticized, honest people focus on their authenticity and consistency with their own values and principles. Rather than trying to conform to others' expectations, they are aware that seeking external approval can lead to going against themselves. They prefer to remain true to themselves rather than seeking popularity. This attitude reflects a mature and conscious mindset, where the individual is more interested in cultivating authentic and meaningful relationships based on mutual understanding and respect, rather than seeking superficial admiration. Sign 4. Building solid friendships. Honest people are capable of establishing deep and meaningful bonds based on open, transparent, and honest communication. Loyalty and honesty are fundamental pillars of authentic relationships. When people are honest with each other, there is a solid foundation on which to build mutual trust. This creates an environment where people feel free to be themselves without fear of being judged or betrayed. Friendships based on honesty and loyalty are more likely to last over time because they are built on greater transparency and mutual understanding. People feel secure knowing they can rely on each other and that the information and feelings shared are respected and treated with care and attention. Sign 5. Strong mindset. Honest people are determined and resolute in defending their beliefs, even when they are in the minority or go against the grain. They do not fear being different from the crowd and do not succumb to external pressures to conform to what is considered normal or fashionable. Honest people have a clear understanding of their own values and principles and are willing to defend them firmly, even if this means facing opposition or being judged negatively. They're aware that following their own beliefs may require courage and determination, but they are willing to do so to remain authentic. This attitude reflects a strong self-confidence and a clear understanding of their own identity. Honest people do not fear being rejected by others because they are secure in their own beliefs and worth. They are able to resist external influences and maintain their integrity even in the most difficult situations. Sign 6. Natural movements. Gestures and body movements can offer clues about a person's sincerity, sometimes more eloquently than words themselves. When a person is sincere, their movements tend to be more fluid, relaxed, and consistent with what they are saying. They do not show obvious efforts in trying to hide or manipulate the truth. Instead, when a person lies, their movements can become stiffer, more nervous, or incongruent with what they are verbally communicating. For example, a person who lies might avoid eye contact, cross their arms, touch their face, or move restlessly. These gestures can indicate a certain degree of discomfort or anxiety associated with the lie. By carefully observing a person's body movements during a conversation, it is possible to pick up on nonverbal signals that may reveal their sincerity or lack thereof. However, it is important to consider the context and not base conclusions solely on body movements, but to integrate them with other verbal and nonverbal signals to obtain a more accurate assessment of the situation. Sign 7. Solid self-esteem. Honest people have solid and stable self-confidence that is not easily shaken by external criticism or mistakes made. They have a clear understanding of themselves, which makes them less susceptible to the negative opinions of others. They are aware of their worth and role and do not base their self-esteem on external approval. This allows them to maintain strong self-confidence even when facing challenges or obstacles. Additionally, honest people accept their own mistakes as opportunities for personal growth. They are able to admit when they are wrong and to learn from the mistakes made rather than hiding or denying them. This open and responsible attitude makes them more resilient and self-aware. The strong self-esteem of honest people is a valuable resource that fosters their personal growth and emotional well-being, and a healthy acceptance of themselves with their strengths and weaknesses. Sign 8. Ability to admit mistakes. Honest people are able to admit when they make mistakes and are willing to take responsibility for the consequences of their actions. Humility and responsibility are fundamental elements in maintaining personal integrity. Honest people understand that no one is perfect and that it is inevitable to make mistakes from time to time. However, what really matters is how one responds to their own mistakes. Honest people choose to face them with humility and honesty. Instead of hiding or denying them, they openly admit they were wrong and actively seek to correct themselves. This responsible and transparent attitude helps to maintain personal integrity and build trust in relationships. Furthermore, they understand that taking responsibility for their own actions is a sign of maturity and strength of character. They recognize that what really matters is not avoiding mistakes, but learning from them and growing as individuals. Before proceeding with the last and most important point, if you want to delve deeper into the topic, we have created a video called Eyes Wide Open. Learn to recognize bad and false people. You can find the link in the description. Let's continue. Sign 9. Respect for others' confidentiality. Those who are truly sincere are capable of keeping secrets and respecting others' confidences. Honest people understand the importance of confidentiality and trust in interpersonal relationships. They know that keeping secrets is essential for establishing and maintaining bonds of trust and mutual respect. Therefore, when someone confides in them with personal or secret information, they treat that information with respect and discretion. Additionally, they strive to maintain confidentiality even when it is not explicitly requested. They understand that respecting others' privacy is a demonstration of integrity and personal responsibility. They avoid disclosing sensitive or confidential information even when they might be tempted to do so. This attitude of respecting others' confidentiality helps to strengthen their relationships and create an environment of mutual trust. People feel more secure and protected knowing they can share their experiences and feelings without fear of being judged or betrayed. We have reached the end of this video. To watch our video, Eyes Wide Open, learn to recognize bad and false people. Click now on the top right of the screen. And with this, we have explored the 9 infallible signs that reveal whether a person is truly honest. Remember that recognizing honesty in the people around you is essential for building authentic and fulfilling relationships. And you? Do you consider yourself an honest person, or do you have something to improve? Tell us in the comments. If you found this video useful, don't hesitate to share it with those who would benefit from it. See you soon in the next video.